The most overwhelmingly submitted question we received was about the Community Safety Act. This question is for Councilor Principe. This comes from Vernon Street. This neighbor wrote, I'm a supporter of the Community Safety Act and want to thank Councilwoman Harris for her sponsorship of it. Can you please talk about why it's important to pass now? And does Councilman Principe have a position on the CSA?
Thank you, Joe. And thank you, Joe, from the Hmong Church, and to the community for everyone coming out tonight and for your interest. In regards to the Community Safety Act, for those of you who don't know what that is, it is an ordinance that's before the City Council that deals with accountability and policing in the city. There's obviously a huge need in the city. It's emblematic nationwide of some of the issues that communities are facing with policing, and that there's gaps in the understanding of what the community expects policing to be and how the policing is actually engaged. As it relates to the Community Safety Act, I am very supportive of the matters that the Act is trying to address, and that is codifying accountability in the police force and introducing a discussion and trying to narrow, if not eliminate, the gaps between the expectations of the community and the way in which the police engage with the community. The City Council is working in conjunction with the Mayor's Office, with Public Safety, and with the members of the community who actually, this is a community-driven ordinance, in putting forward a Community Safety Act that can meet the needs of the community while also meeting any sort of legal obligations that may be there.
I'm going to cut you off there. Just getting back to the question that was asked, do you have a position on the CSA?
I am very supportive of the concepts that are introduced that are written within the Community Safety Act.
Okay.
And also on the issue of the Community Safety Act, I just want to say one thing. I don't want to belabor that issue, but the Senate, along with Senator Metz, and the House, on a state level, we have championed many of the racial profiling bills that are law right now in the state of Rhode Island. And a lot of those bills have come before our Judiciary Committee. So that is working, dovetailing with the CSA Act, and it should be something that makes people accountable, not just on stops. We're not talking about people just being stopped for traffic violations. We're talking about custodial interrogation when someone is arrested, their right to be heard, their right to counsel. There are many other issues that go beyond what racial profiling addresses. This isn't just about data, it's about someone's constitutional rights as well. So we hope that this will expand that. Thank you.
Again, I think many of us will tell the leadership that there needs to be a proper vetting and hearing on this. But let's talk about the Community Safety Act. Just to let you know, I've been giving advice to people that are putting it together. So I also have been lobbying many of the council members to make sure that they support it. It's very vital. But let me tell you the most important thing that I think public safety needs to look like the people in the community. Okay? That's very vital. Yeah, give it up, because that's the most important thing. We need to make sure that police and fire look like the people in the city of Providence. It's a majority-minority city. Please don't forget that. That's very vital. Thank you.